Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make frozen yogurt bark. I'm also going to be showing you how to make these cute little bite-sized frozen yogurt if you have little ones around like I do. These treats are perfect for hot summer months. So the first thing you'll want to do is you want to add a banana and about 5 strawberries to a blender, and you just want to blend it until it's completely purified. I'm using the old zip bag trick, and I'm just putting my puree into a Ziploc bag. Next, to a bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of this Chobani whole milk, full fat Chobani yogurt. Make sure it has the red top. That's how you know it's the good stuff. And this is Greek yogurt. I believe I did not mention that before, so make sure you're using Greek yogurt. And I'm adding 2 cups, and then I'm going to add a total of 1/4 of a cup right here. I'm just adding 1/8 of a cup. So just make sure you make it as sweet as you like it. I didn't want it too sweet, but I didn't want it too tangy as well, so I ended up using 1/4 of a cup, but you can use more if it's not sweet enough because it wasn't completely on the sweet side. Then I went ahead and I mixed it all up. Once it's all mixed, I went ahead and added it to a baking sheet that was lined with parchment paper. Make sure it's, pretty smooth, and make sure it's not too thin. It should be probably, I don't know, like I would say probably like a 1/4 inch in thickness. And then that strawberry mixture, I went ahead and zigzagged it through the top, and now I'm using a toothpick and I'm kind of just cutting in through the yogurt. It's not the prettiest thing. Maybe if you have kids, you can have them help you. Maybe they're more talented than me, but this is what I got. I'm just trying to make it look pretty, you know what I mean? And then you'll want to freeze this mixture. Before you freeze it, make sure you tap the yogurt or the baking sheet onto the countertop, so it's like pretty smooth on top. Once you tapped it a few times, go ahead and freeze that part. This is what I'm doing with the remainder of the strawberry mixture. I just added it to the remainder of my yogurt mixture. I'm using the little Ziploc bag trickaroo because I didn't want to use a piping bag for this, but you can use a piping bag. This is a silicone mold that my brother gave me a few years ago, and I have been so excited to use this. I'm just going to pipe the rest of the yogurt into these molds. Obviously, I'm not doing a very clean job, but that's okay because I'll just clean it up later. It doesn't need to be perfect. I really like these little silicone molds because once the dinosaur is like completely frozen and you pop it out, little kids love it. My little guy likes it, so I'm just tapping it again, and then I'm just gonna scrape it off like so, and then you could freeze that as well. I also had a little bit of yogurt left, so I just went ahead and did little circles around my baking sheet. You guys can do a better job at this, but I was in a hurry, mom life. Freeze this until it is completely solid frozen. I mean, super solid frozen. And then once it's completely frozen, you can pop everything off the sheet. Everything should come out pretty quickly. Now, it was a super hot day, so I'm just letting you know if it's hot. Yeah, it's gonna melt, so just keep that in mind. So I just went ahead and popped off my little circles, and I'm just storing them in this little plastic container in my freezer. And then I went ahead and I started cutting the bark, the yogurt bark. So I'm just using a knife to cut it. You can use your hands, you don't have to cut it like this. You just do whatever works for you. Like I said, it was really hot the day I decided to film this, even though my AC was on, everything was melting. But make sure they're kind of like this in thickness. You don't want them super thin. And here I am popping my little dinosaurs out. This was actually pretty fun, pretty therapeutic. I really like how the dinosaurs came out. My little guy likes it too. And, they're pink, so they're kind of like, they have a little bit of interesting color. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Give it a try, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.